is a sharing of ideas to start. Canada has had a lively discussion surrounding our path forward, especially when it comes to addiction. And the recovery model and the recovery-oriented systems of care are an important piece of what a policy alternative looks like and how we can improve getting people out of that deadly disease of addiction and into healthy and healed relationships, back as community members and family members, mothers and brothers again. And so there's a lot of work that needs to be done between different ministries within my government, between different organizations like Recovery Alberta and the Canadian Centre of Recovery Excellence, but then also between provinces. And the idea that we have collaborative partners across provincial boundaries, to me, just seems deeply appropriate. A huge piece of partnership for me is partnership with our Indigenous partners and taking that very seriously, not imposing solutions on them, but instead proposing as partners together what the path forward looks like. I'd like to see more of that sense of partnership rather than imposition from the federal government when it comes to provincially, constitutionally provincial responsibility on healthcare. This is the start of what that can look like in a positive collaboration. And I'm inviting anyone that wants to be a part of the Recovery Coalition, that wants to see people out of that deadly disease of addiction, to be a part of our team in this broadest sense.
You know, addictions know no boundaries. They don't stop at the borders. And so the fact that we can collaborate in a unified purpose, in a unified direction, and the path to recovery is a lifelong journey for individuals. So when individuals are walking that path, they may cross those boundaries, they may cross those borders into the neighboring provinces. And if we have a unified approach where we're all focused on a recovery-oriented systems of care and recovery model, I think that is better serving the people that are using those systems.
Health and addictions is always stigmatized. It's stigmatized in the family, it's stigmatized in the community, it's stigmatized in the government. And a lot of times the way we get over that stigma is by collaborating and talking, learning from each other, doing jurisdictional scans, and not having to repeat the mistakes that perhaps are the part of the growing pains as systems get established in other jurisdictions. So looking at places like Portugal, look at what is being done in Alberta in a very positive, proactive way, gives us the ability to have this open dialogue and talk about mental health. Because if you think about it, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, we would never have a press conference with media present and ministers getting together and over 2,000 people in a room wanting to talk about what we can do to help people. So I think this is extremely important work, and these kinds of collaborations hopefully will start building that wave of effort forward that hopefully will become a tsunami. We're going to help a lot of people, not just in our 3 provinces, but across Canada.